Welcome back, everybody. Under a new name again. Like I think I said I was going to keep the other name. The reason why I changed my name of the channel and I guess the persona of it was I don't know, I felt like having a name like Murder One Entertainment or Whiplash Incorporated, it didn't feel like it was me, but you know, it is me. I came up with those two names and I drew the picture for Whiplash Incorporated. But I wanted my YouTube channel to be me, so my own persona, and my Instagram name is the Fat Viking 13. So I figured, why not just make that my YouTube? You know, be under that name, and then 98 of you have, I don't know how long you've been here for, but you've gone through all these different changes. Even some of you from way back in the day, back when I was in high school with, if you remember, Jake. Back when we used to post those fucking shitty videos off of our PlayStation, or my audio wouldn't even come through. He would have to put his like mic audio through his TV and turn his TV all the way up so my voice would come through. And then I figured out that if I live streamed videos on YouTube from my PlayStation, that it would pick up my audio. That's why I started recording them. But that's fucking years ago. And then through all those stupid fucking names that didn't make any sense, and then he decided to stop, and I continued on with the channel. And I finally think that I found what I want this channel to be. It's me talking about topics that I want to talk about, with the occasional maybe range video or something whenever I get around to going to the range, because I do have some older videos from times past of me shooting and stuff. But you know, most of the time, almost all 90% of the time, it's going to be me in my car with a cigar. Hell, maybe I'll do some more cigar reviews. I haven't done them in a while. I'm in a different truck. My 2015 Tahoe that I had before got in a wreck, and now I'm in a 2013 Tahoe. Actually, this one's better. The other one, I feel like I was driving a minivan. This one actually fucking sounds like a truck. It feels like a truck. But having said that, welcome to the new channel name. I am Brandon. I am the Fat Viking, and now we're going to talk about some shit. I guess the topic today will be, I'm going to start off by, I'm going to pose a question. Why isn't Pantera's albums from Cowboys from Hell back to where, through the 80s when they were like younger, why are they not on Spotify? Because, you know, the one album that Phil did before Cowboys from Hell, what is it, Power Metal or whatever, it's fucking great. Like, I know it was more like fucking glam metal and shit, and they had their old singer, but I don't know if those albums aren't under, you know, their record deal, or, you know what I mean. I don't know if they have the rights to them. I mean, I would think they did. I mean, it was Diamond Vinny's dad, you know, recorded all that shit with them because he had a studio or whatever. But I want the old Pantera albums on Spotify. And if you agree with me, I don't know how the fuck we tell Spotify or whatever, but come on, we need all the Pantera albums on Spotify, not just from Cowboys from Hell on. I know that's really the only albums that people care about these days, but you know, for the purists, for the true fans. I'm joking, obviously. And I'll pose this question. do you think that it would be cool if they did a new album with Charlie Benante and Zakk Wylde? Gotta keep this thing lit. I think it would be cool. I don't think it would be Pantera, but I mean it is. It's Phil and Rex. You know, they sound great live. It still sounds like Zakk playing, but you know, you can tell. But it's still, you know, they sound good. I think if they came out with an album, you know, a new album with Zakk and Charlie, I think it would be cool. I think people would have to go into the mindset that it's, you know, it is not Dime, it is Zakk. And or maybe they can do something with his guitar tone to sound like Dime or whatever, I don't know. But I would like to see a new album from them. I would love to see a new album from them. That'd be fucking awesome. You know? See what Phil and Rex can come up with Zakk and Charlie. You know, what shit they could write. You know, Zakk, as we all know, knew Dimebag very well. He knew his playing style. He knew what he wrote. You know. Yeah, I think it would be cool. And I think that it could be very possible. I think, my opinion is I think that they already are writing shit. You know, Zakk, you know, he's got Zakk Sabbath, he's got Black Label. You know, but that man writes, he's always writing shit. He's always got ideas for riffs and stuff. So I think it's a very, 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 very likely possibility that we could be seeing new Pantera in the near future. I think on Pantera's official Instagram, they posted something with Phil talking about feeling inspired and wanting to, you know, make these live shows the best they could possibly be. And I hope that inspiration turns into inspiration to make new music. I hope. I really do. You know, I feel not all metal, but a lot of metal is kind of stagnant because you have all these all the deathcore bands that came out in your, you know, from 2015 on, and then you got shit like fucking Kim Dracula that I can't stand. I mean, who am I to call that stuff shit? I mean, it's music. If it tickles you a certain way, and if you feel inspired by it, then you should listen to it. I don't like it. I think it's a little out there. But people thought that fucking Black Sabbath was out there back in the 70s. You know, I just feel like, I don't know. You have the deathcore shit, you got that kind of stuff. You have, you know, well, everybody, yeah, you have these, like, this resurgence of, roll that up, resurgence of death metal bands and thrash metal bands that came up, you know, from like 2008 on, like Frozen Soul. They're like really new. They came out in 2020, 2021. This is out. I just fucking ashed on myself. I think it'd be cool to have a band that hasn't put out a new album since what, 2003, 2002, whenever Reinventing the Steel came out. I feel like it'd be a breath of fresh air, you know, to have something from them. And I feel like a lot of people would like it. I feel like it would do Dime and Vinny, you know, not justice, but like, you know, as a tribute to them. Maybe like, you know, dedicate the album to them. And I'm sure Vinny has, you know, done shit like that with Hell Yeah and all of his shit for Dime. I really, 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 really hope that they can put out something new. And I could say that about a lot of bands. I really think that the Misfits should put out a new album with Danzig. With having Doyle and Jerry back, and get Dave Lombardo to play drums on it like he was, doing live shows and stuff. Because Doyle's shit is all of his solo stuff is pretty cool with Alex Story from Cancer Slug. I've been listening to a lot of Pantera lately, specifically on Son of Trendkill. I think my favorite song off of that album is not a fucking heavy song. It's Suicide Note Part 1. I relate to it a lot. A lot's been going on in my life. That's why I haven't been posting a lot. Just shit's been going on. Dealing with family members that have problems. I did try and make a video about said problem, about narcissism. I don't know, I didn't know if I should upload it. I deleted it, so you're not going to see it. I figured maybe I could talk about it here in this video a little bit. This video is going to kind of be all over the place, different topics. I feel like, maybe this will be like video content for right now. Have a few different topics to talk about, but putting Pantera aside, now getting a little real. Sorry for the sun glare. Come on, here we go. Dealing with a narcissist in any aspect is fucking hard as shit. Especially when they're a parent. Because a lot of doctors or psychologists and shit say that the only way to deal with a narcissist is to leave the situation that you're in that has a narcissistic person in it. That's easier said than done when it comes to a parent. Like, my situation is my mother. I love my mother. I always love my mother. And she has had prior problems with addiction, prior to, the shit that's happening now. It's just, now that I have a daughter and the kids brought into it, I step away from my mom and just cut all ties, that hurts everybody else on that side of the family. My significant other does not get along with my mother at all. It's like two fucking rams butting, and I'm stuck in the middle of it. And I have to make a choice. I've been making this choice. I have to side with my family, meaning my daughter and my significant other, because they are the ones that need me. I get it. It's hard for mothers, especially mothers, to see their kids move out and leave and give them the space that they need. But with her, it's, if you don't get back to her, if you don't respond at a certain time, or if you don't say the right thing, it's, you're being disrespectful and you're being a bad kid. How could you do this to me? The blame's all put on the victim, not like meaning me or whoever the narcissist is trying to make feel bad. That's their thing. They're going to try and make you feel bad for telling them either they're being a certain way, or they're say like if I pull a mother aside and say, yo, you're really not being nice, or you said this about someone and they don't like it, could you apologize? And instead of even considering that they may have done something wrong, it's, you know, oh, I didn't do that, you're wrong. It's their fault. You're crazy. I didn't say that. You're wrong. This is so disrespectful of you. This is so rude. You're being so rude to me. Why are you being mean to me? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And it's like, yo, all I did was come to you in confidence and try and tell you that you're doing something that we don't like. I don't have the patience nor the time to deal with this woman and deal with her what she wants. You know, but I lived with it I'm going to be 27 at the end of the month. I've been dealing with her shit for 27 years, on top of the narcissism, the addictions and shit. Enough's enough. Everybody knows how she is. Everybody does. Everybody on that side of the family knows how she is. But they're so used to it that they don't do anything about it. They don't tell her, yo. I mean, they do. I mean, my dad certainly does, but, you know, he don't care. My mom doesn't work because she can't keep a job because of the addictions. She lost her license. He works. He makes the money. He gets to do what he wants. It's, but it's just, he just doesn't care anymore. And I'm starting to get like that, to where I just don't care anymore. Shit happened over the holidays. Someone, trying to talk to her, trying to, like I said, bring something up to their attention. Completely ruined Christmas. Completely ruined Christmas. All because they can't accept that they've done something wrong. Can't accept it. Impossible. Even though they know they did it, what was said, I was standing right there when it was said, and then they completely deny it. Completely deny it and make me or someone else or a person out to be like they're fucking crazy and start an argument and not drop it when we're all trying to just move on from it, fucking have dinner and celebrate said holiday. But it didn't happen. I've been in this depressive state for a while. All this shit happened when I moved. It all started coming up when I moved out, and she wasn't the center of attention anymore. There was somebody else that I loved that I wanted to be with, and it's not like I neglect to talk to the woman. I talk to her every day. She calls me every day. The same bullshit. There's been instances where I've flipped out because I can't take it, and then my dad doesn't know the fucking context of it, and then he gets mad. So it's like I have to fucking watch my ass every time I'm going to say something to a woman. If I'm going to try and confront her, I got to tell them, yo, I'm not being mean. Like, you know how she is, so don't like think I'm like being disrespectful. But I'm not. Not feeling heard, it's all that. You want the love and affection from your mother, not the constant blame and belittling from your mother. Sometimes I feel like I don't have one. That's a shame. I really don't have a support system. I don't really have anyone to talk to, you know, because my significant other is dealing with her own stuff. We talk, but I don't believe in therapy. I feel like it's good to talk something out with someone and have someone, you know, who has experience in dealing with this shit and tell you what to do, but you know, I feel like a lot of times therapists side with one person. You know, it's case in point. A woman goes to therapy and the therapist is only getting one side of the story. How can you help like that? I don't have anyone to vent to. Maybe it's not a good idea to empty out my dirty laundry on YouTube, but if my experience helps someone with who's going through the same shit I am, then I did something good. The way I deal with it is gradually separated. So my significant other has distanced herself from my mother as much as she can. You know, I still let them see my daughter. I still let them, you know, it's not like I'm keeping my daughter from them. It's their grandchild. They deserve to see their grandchild. It's just I'm the one who has to take her to their house. You know, if my mother is on a tangent and I don't, you know, if it's on and on, like text messages are fucking paragraphs long, I just don't respond. I don't respond to the phone calls until she calms down, or if she has her good days or her bad days. Like I had a good conversation with her today. I'm surprised I had a good conversation with her today. It's just everybody's situation is different. But distance is the best thing for a narcissist. You're not alone. Now, I know that there's other people out there that are doing the same shit I am. You're not alone. If whoever's watching this is dealing with something like this and needs to talk, get shit off their chest, leave it in the fucking comments. Really. We're all human. I'll talk to you about it. You're not alone. And with addiction too. If you have someone in your life that is addicted to or has substance abuse problems, I've dealt with my fair share of the bullshit. If you need to talk about that, feel free. Put it in the comments. Up. I'll talk to you about it. You're not alone. Well, this video kind of took a more serious tone than the ending of the video took more of a serious tone than the beginning of the video. But that's what it's like here on the Fat Viking channel. I'm Brandon, I am the Fat Viking. If you like the video, push the like button, because that's what you do when you push the like button. Before I go, if you guys would like to see more videos on, like I put in the bio for me, I am Norse pagan. I do practice Norse paganism. I am new at it. I'm going through this journey by myself. I'm a member of the Wisdom of Odin Discord. Jacob over there has a very, very good channel about all things Norse pagan. I'm learning a lot from him. You know, maybe I will make a video about my journey. I think I have before, but maybe I'll make another one. Where my journey's at right now, and the advice I can give. What is this person doing? I'm driving home from work right now. Dude, you're not in a lane. You're in like the fucking pull-off lane. Come on. But yeah, maybe I'll make a video about that. Like I said, I'm Brandon. I am the Fat Viking. If you like the video, push the like button, because that's what you do when you like a video, and that lets me know if you want to see more videos like this. And Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos. So, having said that, y'all have a good night, and I will see you in the next one.